All right, so this is a suggestion via a donation. The name of the song is 24 Hours to Live. This is coming from the artist Joyner Lucas. Guys, for the sake of hip-hop, I have no idea what beat we're about to jump into, but I do recall a song called 24 Hours to Live by Mace, The Lox, and Black Rob. Goes like this. If you had 24 hours to live, just think. Where would you go? Who would you do? Who would you screw? And who would you want to notify? Or would your ass deny that your ass is about to die? Right? That was basically the chorus of this song here, guys. I mean, just for the love of hip-hop here. I mean, I respect that Joyner Lucas generally does dabble in the realm of keeping it official. But all right, let's see where this takes us, guys. Definitely different beat.
Me and my niggas outside of the crib, blowing the smoke and rolling a few, shooting some dice and making a flip. We getting a lit, you know what it do. One of my homies said, I got a question I wanna know, like what would you choose? If you had 24 hours to live, then where would you go and what would you do? I'm about to catch a few felonies, load up the trunk and then head to the Beverly's. I'm about to whip and then rob a celebrity, take all his shit and then steal his identity. Strap on a vest and go kill all my enemies, slap any hater that showed any jealousy, shoot every broski that tried to get next to me. After the shit, they all gonna remember me. Stick at the bank and the end of the draw. Get in the floor, take from the rich and then give to the poor. Give them the shit.
Bro, that's a little crazy. I mean, I personally wouldn't do all of that, but I mean, listen, I guess if you had 24 hours to live, why do you care? Why do you care about anyone else's kids, right? But wow. Obviously, we're jumping into a common typical style that he does where he's kind of acting like someone else is speaking when it's really just himself that's delivering. Obviously, his delivery and cadence over the beat itself is phenomenal. No complaints.
That showed any jealousy, shoot every broski that tried to get next to me. After the shit, they all gonna remember me. Stick at the bank and the end of the draw. Get in the floor, take from the rich and then give to the poor. Give them the shit that they couldn't afford. Buy my cribs and then give them a tour. Whipping the Porsche, skirt on the cops and I'm flipping the law. Bury the ops and then dig up the cars. Throw me a party with all of the bros and then turn every day to a holiday. I have an orgy with all of the hoes who ain't never want to give me the time of day. Catch them all lacking and kidnap you rap.
But how are you gonna do that? If they never gave you the time of day before, why are they giving you the time of day now? Why? Hopefully nothing illicit, sir. Are you gonna take it from them? How are you gonna get that, bro?
I have an orgy with all of the hoes who ain't never want to give me the time of day. Catch them all lacking and kidnap you rappers who taught the police to cooperate. Break into prison and free all the hitters and give all them niggas a lobster play. Pull up to the fucking White House with an AK, go inside and cut the lights out, then I make way. Tell the government to pipe down, we don't play safe, everybody on the block now.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest. Listen, I understand artistic license, but I'm not sure you can actually say this. I kind of wonder if he is gonna get questioned over saying something such as this, because that's a little. I mean, I'm not trying to whole wish it on the man. I like Joyner Lucas, right? But I don't know if you can actually say things like this on in public. I mean, freedom of speech, I get that. Artistic license, I get that, but. There are levels. I'm not sure you can say what you just said, sir.
Break into prison and free all the hitters and give all them niggas a lobster play. Pull up to the fucking White House with an AK, go inside and cut the lights out, then I make way. Tell the government to pipe down, we don't play safe. Everybody on the block now, get a pay date, stay ready, and I'm on a prowl with a straight blade. Guarantee the shit that go down like a Mayday. Make a renovate the whole hood, then I vacate. A lot of niggas do.
It's guaranteed for shit to go down like a Mayday. A Mayday, obviously. We're here because you gotta scream Mayday if you're going down on your ship or your plane, right? We're here.
I'm on a prowl with a straight blade, guarantee the shit that go down like a Mayday. Make a renovate the whole hood, then I vacate. A lot of niggas doing no good, but they maintain. I'm a gun down every pedophile. Wonder if I get to heaven now. I'm a criminal. I take every deadbeat daddy, put him in the ground. Niggas that like they been around, but they're in and out. I'ma run a couple 100 miles, and I'm giving out. Hook to the people at the bottom that can never smile. I can feel the clock running low any minute now. Everything I ever wanted, I'ma go and get it now, nigga now. And I'm about to catch a few felonies, load up a trunk and then head to the Beverly's. I'm about to whip and then rob a celebrity, take all the shit and then steal his identity. Strap on a vest and go kill all my enemies, slap any hater that showed any jealousy. If you had 24 hours to live with it, what would you do if it was you instead of you? What would you do? What would you do? I got a question I want to know, like what would you do?
All right, here it goes. I basically would spend a lot of time with my family. Right? Like I would not be making videos. No, how about this? I'll make one video because you guys are kind of the family too, also a little bit, potentially, right? But I'd spend a lot of time with my family. Like the majority of that day would just be like talking to everybody, sorting out passwords and assigning beneficiaries and things like that. That's what I would personally be doing. I would not want to affect anyone else's existence like that. But that's what I would do. I'm sure other people would do a lot of this type of stuff. You know, ride through whatever town this is in a tank. You know, wearing like one of the dopest Bape hoodies I've ever seen in my entire life, right? Like that's what some people would do, right? I mean, nothing's wrong. Well, a little bit is wrong with that. A little bit is wrong with that. But again, I would just be assigning beneficiaries and giving passwords and declaring search histories.
Where would you go? What will you choose? So I got a question I wanna know, like what will you do? Would you go crazy because of it? Kill every nigga you holding the grudge against? Slide on the plug and stare you 100 bricks, slap any nigga that did any sucker shit, run in the crib and then take what you wanna get. Load up the choppers and scheme on the government. 24 hours is all that you gonna get. Would you go stupid or would you do none of it? And I'm coming for every nigga that owe me cake. Better have every single penny and don't be late. All the running and how to get do it won't be safe. We ain't talking and I don't wanna negotiate. I'ma fucking your baby mamas a procreate. Give your son a new little brother, I hope he hate. Got a bullet for every nigga that
I'm gonna give your son a new little brother that I hope he hates. He's just gonna be procreating with your kid's mother, the kid's mother of his ops. Oh God, guys, the levels of savagery, guys.
I'ma fucking your baby mamas a procreate. Give your son a new little brother, I hope he hate. Got a bullet for every nigga that told me wait. No more rhyming at OJ, I need a Kobe steak. Sick and tired of niggas bragging me to give me your jewelry. If I don't take it off, you'll be giving it to me. I murder every bullet that be getting a rulie. This for every nigga that thought it was living a movie. Way too many on my list that was daring to move me. This for anybody that was swearing they knew me. I take every motherfucker who the animal cruelty. Line up all up in a row, so I hand me the Uzi out. And you gon' see what happens next, cause when the clock hits stop, I can laugh at death. I got a bulletproof heart, I don't have a vest. Before I die, ask God if I pass the test. Take all my money, got a crib, and I cash a check. They give
listen, I hear you. After all that you're stating here, I'm not sure if, you know, I'm actually not sure if God is going to be the person you're speaking to. Like, based off of all of what we've heard, you know, all 2 minutes and 43 seconds of this so far, bro. I'm not sure if this is who you're going to be talking to. You know, listen, I get it. You're taking all of the bad guys, right? But you're still doing it. Right. I mean, it's still changing who you are internally by taking someone's life. And in fact, you then turn into the person whose life you took, kind of a little bit. Right. Like you become dark, if that makes any sense. You're darkening yourself to delete someone. Right. You have to do that. Think about the mental procedure you go through. Right. So I'm not sure if God is the person you should be asking to speak to, but you know, when you expire, I'm not sure. I mean, I'm glad he gave you a bulletproof heart, though. That's great. But I'm just not sure if God is the person you should actually be, or God is the entity that you should be looking to speak to.
A bulletproof heart, I don't have a vest. Before I die, ask God if I pass the test. Take all my money, got a crib, and I cash a check. They give all of it to my kids, that's my last request. If you had 24 hours to action left, tell me what you gonna do if your ass is next. What would you do? What would you do? What would you do? I got a question I wanna know, like what will you do? Where would you go? What will you choose? So I got a question I wanna know, like what will you do? Would you go crazy because of it? Kill every nigga you holding the grudge against? Slide up the plug and stare you 100 bricks, slap any nigga that did any sucker shit, run in the crib and then take what you wanna get. Load up the choppers and scheme on the government. 24 hours is all that you're gonna get. Would you go stupid or would you do none of it?
I would do none of that.
Hey, Doc, what's the news? Doc says, I have some bad news and some really bad news. The bad news is that you only have 24 hours to live.
Right.
Fred can't believe it. Oh, my God. What could be worse news than that? Doctor says I couldn't get hold of you yesterday.
What is that? What did you just let me listen to? That's a great thing that we just heard here. Guys, I mean, overall, listen, the song itself is great. I think it was written very well. You know, he's really good at creating like mental pictures with his lyrics. So he's, again, really good at this. You can kind of feel and visualize what you're encountering with him, right? That's another respectable, commendable character trait you can kind of add to Joyner Lucas, right? Him rapping, I love Joyner Lucas rapping, and I've never had any single complaint about any of his music, guys. It's generally solid. Now, I do love the fact that we're following a trend. I mean, hopefully this can be, I think, as a matter of fact, hold on, in a different time, I do think this song could have as much like pull as the original, right? I'm not saying that this is his original, but the whole concept of it is basically borrowed from a song from Mace, right? In 1998, October 28th, I think was the release date of that song, guys, right? So yeah, 24 Hours to Live. I love it. No complaints. It's instantly going on my playlist. I cannot wait to actually listen to it as loud as I possibly can through my sound system in my Jeep. I'm telling you. But all right, listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly.